welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome into our Plugs, the Community Connection. I am your co-host, Ms. Morningstar, and we had DJ Kitty here, and she's having some technical issues on her end. So I am here. We are going to say good morning to WKRA 92.7 The Change, and we're going to say good morning to Memphis, Tennessee, and Mississippi. Hold on 1 second. DJ Kitty is having some technical issues, you guys, so we probably are going to have to restart again. Okay. Okay, so give her a second, y'all. She's gonna re-enter into the platform and see if she can get up here. Sometimes we have technical issues. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes it be like that. It be like that. But good morning. I hope everybody had a good morning. I hope everybody is refreshed and ready to get their day started. It is Wednesday. Is it Wednesday already? Oh my goodness. We are hump day, y'all. We are at hump day. So that is, man, we halfway there, almost to the end of the road. Almost to the end of the road. The weekend is coming. Y'all know I love the weekend. So make sure you guys get you a couple Joe, get you something to drink, get some water. You know you got to get that water in. 16 ounces, as DJ Kitty always says. Get your water down. First thing in the morning, and get the blood flowing, the blood flowing, and it get you going, and get you doing what you got to do. So make sure you do that. While we wait on DJ Kitty to get on here, I am going to move forward with our morning affirmations as always. So for the affirmations for this morning, I always try to think of different ways to be creative. Today's Mental Health Day, and our focus is on HIV awareness, which is going to be an amazing topic. We get to discuss some real life stuff with Miss Jack and with Counselor Nikki. So we are looking forward to that conversation. But in the meantime, for the affirmations, we're going to talk about positive feelings. Just something that acknowledging your worth, and how to, advance your bank account. Money is, they say, the root to all evil, and it can be, but also we all want money. We all need money. Money is good when we got it, and we got things to do. Money makes the world go round. It's how we pay our bills. It's how we live our lives. So when you think affirmations, you want to envision creating a positive feeling around the matter of whatever it is you're affirming, whether it be, I need some more money in my bank account, or just kind of putting yourself in a better situation. So we're going to do here money affirmations to stay up for stable finance, well-being in 2026, because we are almost there, y'all. We are less than what now? We're at 30 days until 2026, or 31 days? Oh, no, 30 days. So the countdown has begun. 29 days. I'm all off. There she goes. The countdown has begun. DJ Kitty, you had to go on another device. I see her now. She'll be on.
I had to do several things. I don't know what's wrong with StreamYard. All I know is, look, we got to
Is
show.
it StreamYard
It is.
cutting up?
It is
Okay.
StreamYard. It's StreamYard cutting up, and we have things to do. So I cannot be bothered with the crazy. What I can do is the
Well,
only thing I can do.
you in here now.
Yes, I am. I'm in here
You
now.
in here now. So that's all that matters. She made it
It
in, y'all.
happened. It
And
happened.
we ain't even got to the weather part yet. I'm just getting to the
Yes.
affirmation. So you right on time, as they say.
Perfect. Perfect. So
Right on time.
you were doing the affirmations. Let me say good morning really quick. Good morning, everybody out there in Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you for being patient. Technology has a mind of its own. All we can do is try and make it work. When it doesn't work, you just, keep trying until it does. So, anyway, Miss Morningstar, go ahead with the morning affirmations and let's get the show started.
Okay, so we're gonna do some money affirmations. Like I was telling people, we all want to affirm more money in our life and be stable, pay our bills, have a little extra after. Ain't nothing wrong with having some affirmations for 2026 and your financial well-being. So that is what we're gonna lead down, acknowledging your worth and knowing how to affirm that moolah.
Yeah.
Let's start with saying I am worthy of having everything I desire, because you are. Let's start with saying I welcome impeccable finance wellness.
And credit.
Yes, that part too. I am in charge of my earning potential. I believe that. Living life fully is my right. Absolutely. I define my worth and I deserve all the good things coming my way. I invite joyful existence where my funds transfer my vision. I am pleased to have created a life of high self worth and ease. I've always been a person worth of a financially secured life. Wealth chooses me. Please choose me.
Please, I'm right here.
I'm right here. Sorry, just tell me I ain't got to go to work no more. That's all. I deserve to receive large sums of money. Yes, we all do. My time is incredibly expensive. Time is, I'm telling you, you cannot buy time. Time is everything. Don't waste my time.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. I'm worthy of rest. Whenever I land, my income is deservedly higher and I live extremely comfortably. Yes, claim it. I
Hmm.
choose more for my heart, space, and finances. I see myself as a powerful and capable of manifesting unthinkable amounts of money. Woo. There is nothing to become. I am already abundant. I love that one. My my skill set is valuable and gives me access to more wealth than I've ever known. I am comfortable living life abundantly in my own on my own terms. That's called entrepreneurship. I receive abundantly and I give abundantly as well. Remember, you got to give back. Always give back. Always stay humble. No matter how much money you make, be humble. Help
And
your
there's
neighbor.
nothing wrong. Wasn't there a song about being humble?
It was. Be humble, feed a neighbor, take a take care of a elderly person, feed a child, do something. But always, always give back in some sort of way. And that's your affirmations for today. I hope everybody is financially blessed after those affirmations and that y'all are ready to go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the
Get
money.
the money.
Go get the money.
Man, I am definitely ready to go get the money, all the money. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this
Yeah.
weather. And y'all gonna have to bear with me because, of course, it was on my other teleprompter. So, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Today you have a high of 46, a low of 31, with an 8% chance of rain. Winds are out of the south southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is it's high actually. It's at 70%. Feels like temperatures today is going to be 43 during the day and 24 at night. It's going to get a little chilly. All right, that is Holly Springs. Let's go to Memphis. And again, like I said, you guys got to bear with me because, of course, my all my notes were on my other device, the other, show. Um, let's see. We have Memphis, Tennessee, and I hope everyone got out there and voted because if you didn't go vote, no voice. Memphis, you have a high today of 45, a low of 27. Winds are out of the south southeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. You have a 7% chance of rain. Humidity is high as well. Feels like temperature is 44 degrees during the day, 26 at night. It's going to be cold and chilly. I mean, you're in the 40s and then the 20s. So, yeah, bundle up. Hot Houston. Houston, you have a high today of 56, a low of 46. Feels like temperature is 54 during the day, uh, 42 at evening and at night. It's going to be a breezy day. Humidity is high, of course. Tree, ragweed, and what other pollen is there? Tree, ragweed, and that's it. Tree and ragweed. Pollen is low. That's a plus. Humidity is high. It's going to be a breezy day. We have about a 26% chance of rain. So that is your weather. It's going to be in Houston, it's going to be a chilly day for us. May rain in about 26% of the city. But in Holly Springs and Memphis, it's going to be cold. Plain and simple. It's
It's
going
gonna
to be
be
cold.
freezing. Freezing.
Well,
That's below freezing. Anything in the
at
20s?
night it is, but during
Okay.
the day it's gonna be in the 40s, so you'll be okay.
Oh, okay. So you
You still
above.
need a jacket.
Still cold. I'm
Absolutely.
cold thinking about it.
Yep, me too. I don't even want to think about it. I mean, I like cool weather. I just don't like cold weather. So again, I just mentioned Tennessee. We don't have the results in Memphis because remember we did the recording the night before, so we don't have the results in just yet. I think the polls close at 7. Fingers crossed that we have a Democrat that's going to take that seat in the 7th district, hopefully, because God knows we need it. We don't want another Republican in, another Republican that doesn't do anything. So fingers crossed, everyone got out there and voted. Let's go ahead and get into some news that we can use. I wanted to start with my hometown, my home state rather. My home state is Nebraska, and we all know that the farmers are taking a beating in Nebraska, as they, kind of should, because they voted for the man with the rotten hand. So, what did you think was going to happen? Well, $500 million Nebraska grain giant implodes, leaving farmers left unpaid. So you voted for the man. No, no, not only are you losing money as far as not being able to sell because, the tariffs, but one of the biggest giants that kept people in business has imploded. And all of those farmers are going to take the hit for that. I need people to understand that when you vote, voting has consequences. And we see that Nebraska's they're having a very serious wake up call. It's unfortunate, but I've said it many a days. You get what you get, and you don't have a fit. The unsecured creditors range from 1,000 to 5,000 entities across 34 states. Farmers alone, including 38 Nebraskans, owed $2.1 million alongside Iowa, Texas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and other Midwest states.
Mm.
So the farmers are taking a hit, which ultimately means that the consumers will take a hit.
Right, right.
I mean, if we don't have food that we produce, we have to import it in, and that food is going to be expensive. And who can afford that? I mean, it's hard enough of trying to pay bills and buy food now. I know I just spent $307, and I'm not happy about that, but hey, you get what you get. I'm just thankful that I can buy food.
One thing I will never understand about when it came to these farmers, like you guys took a hit the first administration. You took a hit the first administration with this president. You knew what he was capable of, you knew what he possibly could do, and you still voted against your own best interest.
They did.
And now you really gonna lose it all.
Yeah.
Joe Biden came in and bailed him out. But you don't have a Joe Biden right now.
Mm-mm. You have a man who doesn't care anything about you. What he cares about is his pockets. And y'all remember he promised, he had that meeting with those billionaires. And in that meeting, he said, if you get me in the office, I promise to lower your taxes.
You're
Well,
gonna
where
have so much money.
coming from? Where do y'all think that money was going to come from? Yes, he said that he was going to take some money out of, excuse me, out of, what he called waste spending, people having jobs. So yeah, he laid off, I think, up to 700,000 people without jobs now.
Right.
From government. That's what I'm talking about, not private sector. I'm talking about government jobs. So that money he spent, and now why do you think they're going after SNAP benefits? And because there's funding for that. There's funding for education, $1.5 trillion. They want that money too, because he has to pay all those people he promised to give money to.
He robbing y'all. He
Right?
robbing us.
All of us.
He robbing all of us. It ain't just y'all. He robbing all of us. We
Yeah.
we didn't vote for him, but we are just like like you got a little brother, a little sister get in trouble, and everybody got to get a whoop.
Everybody got to get
That's
a,
us.
yeah. We didn't do it. I didn't even go. I didn't do anything.
I
But
don't
of
even go
course,
there.
I didn't even go. I knew better. But of course, we are all in this boat together, unfortunately. But you get what you get. We also have Costco, the multinational retail giant, is suing the U.S. government to secure a full refund of import dues based on those tariffs. If
Good.
the Supreme Court rejects President Donald Trump's authority to impose tariffs without congressional approval, they're going to win that case.
Yeah, no doubt.
I feel like I need to sue as well. How about y'all? I think that we all should do
We all need a
class
class action.
action lawsuit
Yeah, yes.
against the United States government. I want all the money that I paid in taxes back. I
Yeah.
did not give him authorization nor authority to take any of my taxpayer dollars and send to Argentina. Well, it didn't go because, oh, well, 5 million of it did go. They wanted 40 million and he promised them 40 million. JP Morgan Chase said, no, you can get 5 because they didn't have the money. So good luck, Costco. Costco lawsuit urges the Federal Trade Court to declare Trump's emergency tariffs illegal, an authority the president says he has under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. No, he doesn't. He just makes things up, and his followers believe it because they're. I don't want to call people slow, but it is what it is. On average, Americans reading, we're at a sixth grade reading level. I know I'm not, but on average we are, because people didn't educate themselves past high school, some middle school, some people dropped out. It's a shame. But those are the two stories I wanted to talk to about regarding tariffs and people taking a hit. You want you want to get into this Pete Keg's breath mess
I was gonna touch on that because he lying, and he's
as
getting ready
usual.
to throw an admiral. Him and his demon daddy, Trump, are moving in the direction of throwing an admiral under the bus and taking
Somebody's
the
got to.
fall for the double strike.
Yeah, somebody's got to take the fall for it.
We all know that no admiral would just do an order without being told to. They wouldn't just do something like that without being commanded to do it. So Trump and Pete Hegs, they know what they did. Trump's favorite line is, "I don't know anything about it."
He never does.
He never knows anything about anything when it's something. That's because that's what he's conditioned to say. Because he is going to lie. He's going to lie. He's going to take it to the grave. He will never tell the truth.
He has to get his lie
And
together.
Hegseth is just right there with him. He's a younger version of him. He's evil. He ordered the second strike. Everybody else does too. Nobody's a fool. He just went on Fox News the night before bragging about it.
Yeah.
He claims that his new claim is he didn't know there were people alive. He didn't see any people because of war fog. He used the same called war fog.
Did
And
he
I'm
say
pretty
word fog?
war
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 fog.
war fog. So I know some military people know what that means. War fog is
Look
what
it
he
up, because I
said.
want to know what war fog means.
He couldn't see. He couldn't see him.
Does
War
war
fog.
fog mean that you're just a lie? You're a liar?
He just a whole bald headed lie. And I said it.
Yeah.
He's a bald headed lie. And the truth ain't nowhere in him.
He ain't never seen the truth a day in his life.
No, he'll never tell the truth. So an investigation is being launched. It's a lot of talk. It's a lot of talk of what's going on. A lot of people are, he's not a likable person. A lot of people in the White House don't even like him. I mean, nobody, from what I hear in the Republican Party, likes him.
Yeah.
Only one who likes him is Trump.
And Trump is even saying he doesn't know. Trump is even saying he doesn't know.
And but we already know if he gets convicted, Trump is gonna pardon him.
Of course.
He just pardoned a drug lord today. Or
Yeah.
yesterday. He a drug lord.
He pardoned, the Honduran ex-president.
Yeah.
He pardoned him. And he pardoned Jonathan Braun on November 11th. He was from Long Island. He was convicted of, being a drug dealer. But Jonathan got rearrested. Get this, I looked it up to see what he got rearrested for. He got rearrested for smeg abuse of his children and attacking his nanny, and he threatened someone that goes to his synagogue.
Wow.
The man's crazy.
He real crazy. He manic. He crazy. He a psychopath.
He's real crazy.
Yeah, psychopath. You let a psychopath out of jail.
He did. He let him out of jail as if it was nothing. As if, oh, it's okay. I know you sell drugs. However, I'm going to go and make sure that my, what is he, Department of War Crimes secretary goes and blows up boats. F1 in the comments, please. Blows up boats, but I'm going to pardon y'all.
It's all a distraction because we all should know at this moment in time that he does not care about no drugs. He don't care about he is not doing that to Venezuela. He is not threatening them because of drugs and all that. He does not care. He is a malignant narcissist who would not give a doggone about that. He is about money, and they have oil. And
Yes.
oil
Ding,
is
ding, ding.
money, profitable,
Yeah.
big money in oil.
That's what it's all about. It's always,
As
you got to follow the money.
as Saudi Arabia,
Follow the money.
big money.
I mean, George, the Bushes did it,
Yes,
you know? And
big
so I
money.
guess he says, if they can do it, I can do it too.
He
Let's
is
go,
trying to stack it.
let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Miss Morningstar, you are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms. YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciate it. God bless.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs, customize that cutting board, get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
This fall, step into style that has bold and beautiful as the season itself. From cozy layers, statement pieces, Morningstar Boutique has everything to meet your needs. Affordable fashion meets everyday elegance. This season, it's your time to shine.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe fashion is more than clothing. It's a statement of self-love, confidence, and authenticity. From our signature beautiful hoodies to our versatile everyday wear, every piece is designed to inspire you to embrace who you truly are. Whether you're at home or on the go, making moves in the world, Lovership Apparel lets you show up boldly and comfortably. Shop the collection today at www.lovershipapparel.com or find us on ourplugs.com. Lovership Apparel, where love meets style.
Opame Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skincare in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opame Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day. And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. And we are back. I looked it up, and it looks like the release should be December 19th. Now, of course, he's looking at all kinds of ways to not release those files. We shall see what he comes up with. You know, he's going to come up with something so that he doesn't have to release the files because, you know, his name is in the files, and that ain't allegedly. And the files have been heavily redacted, is what I'm hearing, is what I'm reading, is what I expect. You know, they're not gonna have his name there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. He windmilling in the air right now. I mean, he had a press conference yesterday, a meeting with all of the butt kissers in the room, clapping at every word he said. It was sickening to the stomach. I didn't watch it. I just kind of passed through, heard him lying.
Never watch. I can't do it.
Heard him lying, yeah, talking about he's giving out dividends to everybody. He's going to get so much money because of tariffs. When we all know tariff situation is caught up in Supreme Court right now because it is considered to be an unlawful thing you did, and you're going to end up having to pay back those tariffs, which is going to put us in more of a deficit as a nation. Sir, we not getting no money, and you lying, and you robbing these people blind. You robbing from the poor.
Yeah, but that's nothing new. That's what he's always done. I mean, look at what he did when he had businesses in New York and in New Jersey and in Las Vegas. He stiffed everybody.
Word is it, he
Speaking of
ain't paid
which,
the contractor.
yeah, word on the street. Speaking of which, y'all know he tore up the East Wing, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all, please tell me why he hasn't paid them people and them people aren't doing any work. So all those years, those blood, sweat, and tears, and the history behind the United States White House was destroyed by a madman.
He done came and tore up the White House, y'all. And
It's
it's just
just
about
sitting,
ghetto as it need to look. I'm pretty sure with it.
it's just sitting there. He's trying to negotiate the price down lower. That, you know what, the contractor, if you listen, that's what you get. That's what you get. I hope you have all the worst luck ever, because you shouldn't have put your hands on the White House.
On history.
You should have said no. All money ain't good money. I'm not about to destroy the White House. Of all the buildings in the United States, the White House, that's what we're doing? Oh my goodness.
Awful.
It is awful. It is awful. We can go ahead and bring up Mrs. Jack.
Yeah, let's bring her up. I wanted to say this one story too before, and I'll bring her up anyway. While I talk about this one story, because this is a good story. This is
Good.
This is about our somebody in the community doing some. Hey, good morning, Miss Jack.
Hey,
doing something fabulous. So, a Black psychologist releases 2 transformational books to heal, empower, and uplift our community. One is Becoming a New Brand You, and the other is called The Things That Make Men Cry. She celebrated clinical psychologist speaks and author Dr. Gloria Monroe has released 2 powerful books that are already sparking conversation: Healing Hearts and Igniting Personal Transformation. Becoming a Brand New You rewrites your story, reclaims your power, and becoming a brand new you in the things that make men cry. 2nd edition, Breaking the Silence, Restoring the Soul. Those are good books. Those are books we need to have in the community. Definitely. It's about toxic person inside of you and just trying to figure out how to get through emotional wellness. And I mean, it seems like it's getting extremely high ratings.
Yeah.
So, definitely a book you might want to grab by Dr. Gloria Monroe.
Yeah, it's a perfect time to grab books like that for your loved ones. It's Christmas time. Why not give them something that can help? Something that can actually help themselves mentally.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, Miss Morningstar.
Yeah, and just real quick, and I know we gotta get going, but the things that make men cry. I know we had a segment on that, and she breaks through new ground in men's emotional healing in the expanded and updated edition. So this is definitely touching on what we talked about men being able to release and not harbor that pain that they have been harboring a lot of the times. And it's not through the barbershop, y'all. It's through, she's a psychologist.
Yes.
So it would be a good book for a man to give another man, or wife to give her husband, or just the men in your family, so that they can read quietly about how to like that's a good sneak gift.
Yeah, that's a gift for everybody.
Wrap it up.
Like, I bought you this book. It's so nice. You want to read it?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and welcome Mrs. Jack to the stage.
Hello.
Coming to the stage, we have Miss
Sound like a stripper.
I know.
Introduce me to the stage.
Coming to the stage, we have Mrs. Jack this morning. Thank you for joining us, sis.
I looked up the term war fog for everybody.
Me too. Mm.
And it just fits the administration because it said it is a term that means confusion and uncertainty that the soldiers experience in battle due to lack of information. So it's like running around not knowing what you're supposed to do. Your head is in a fog in war times.
Well, that's everybody in this administration, isn't it?
But we ain't in war.
The boats were not either. So
no.
That whole thing, I'm glad you said what you said, Miss Morningstar, because the people that don't know, I am a veteran. I spent almost 22 years in the Army, and the one thing I know about is unlawful orders. Mm-hmm. And I saw this coming with him blaming the admiral. And Miss Morningstar said it perfectly. Admirals, pretty much no soldier takes orders and into their own hands. Striking a boat is never anything a soldier, an admiral, a general, whatever rank is going to do on their own. So you have to really listen to the parts of what he left out.
Yeah.
You see, the president is already, he distances himself from every doggone thing. How do you not know? The president is the one that gives the order to the rest of the people. He knows. Mm-hmm. So then except he already admitted that he ordered the first one, but then he goes, "Oh, surprisingly, I didn't stick around for."
I stepped away.
The second part, I didn't see.
It looks like Mrs. Jack will have to rejoin us. I don't know. I'm telling you, StreamYard is.
StreamYard, what is going on today?
What's going on with your StreamYard?
Join us back, Miss Jack. I know you still probably listen on TikTok, or maybe it was, I don't know. Come on back.
Yeah, it's we have technical difficulties sometimes, and I guess today is gonna be that day that
it's gonna be the day.
That technical difficulties, but it's all good.
It ain't nothing but the demons.
It is.
They get on my nerves. They get to talking about good stuff that's important.
And they get upset.
That's all good. We're going to keep going. But you know what? She's right. It does fit that administration with the definition. To a T. They are delusional. They are living in a fantasy world. And I'm talking about the leaders. Okay. The ones that call themselves leaders. They're not true leaders. Okay. So I use that word very light when I say that. They're not leaders. They're imposters. Okay. And what they're doing is living in delusion as if they are war warriors. They think they are war warriors. Pete Hegseth, I forget what was his position in the military. It wasn't really okay.
They moved him to a part where he really didn't have a job in Kuwait.
And Trump had bone spurs. Okay, he didn't even go. He dodged.
It's just a hot mess.
So they are living in delusion. They are living in battleship. They're looking at this like they're playing a video game. Like, they make them feel like a bad A. You know what that means. So
I'm glad you said battleship. I said that the other day. It's like they're playing a game of battleship. You sunk my battleship.
Yeah.
Like you're doing all these things, and now you this poor admiral. They fired a black 4-star general. They had to promote the man that's there to take his job.
The other I thought he quit. The one who wouldn't do
one of them quit.
One of them quit.
One of them got
the black admiral. The black admiral. He quit.
Yeah, there was
said, "I will not do it."
Because he knew he would have to take the fall for it.
He said he's not working for this Daffy Duck administration. He knew what was going to happen. Like this man that they have now is a pawn. He is about to be used, and they just put. This is one thing we learn in the military. If you're a leader, you take responsibility for everything that happens up under you because you're at the head, right? Anything my soldiers would have done, I gave them the orders. I'm going right into my commander and say, "Sir, it's not on them. It's on me because I told them to do it." We have an administration that is pushing the blame off on anybody that's hands. It ain't my fault. I don't know who did it, who told me. I didn't see it. I wasn't there. I walked away.
It's always something. It's always something. This administration, they continue to fail us every single day. every day.
It's sad. It's sad.
It is. It's sad and it's frustrating. But
is.
let's go ahead and get into our topic. Our topic for today is HIV awareness.
Yes.
I've heard several people say it different ways, but house in Virginia is how it's a slang for HIV. House in Virginia.
I've never heard that before.
I never heard that one.
Yeah. Some people don't say HIV, they just say house in Virginia. You got the house in Virginia, HIV. I'm just saying what I heard. But anywho, today is yesterday or Monday was HIV Awareness Day.
Yes.
And it's something that we really do need to talk about, considering that unfortunately Black women are the highest carriers of HIV in this country. Unfortunately. And that's due to several different things, but I'm going to be quiet and let Mrs. Jack go ahead and take the show.
Sure. So December has like 4 different things going on, but one of those things is HIV awareness. During the month of December, we focus on increasing knowledge about prevention, testing, treatment, and important considerations. So that's some of the.
Oh, y'all, we had a little technical issue again. She will be back. Her, woo, yeah, StreamYard or something is going on today. But y'all just stay put. Matter of fact, while she's doing that, we are going to do a quick commercial. While she's getting back on, let me see here. Let's go into a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Hold on one second, y'all. Cause yeah, StreamYard is tripping today. StreamYard.
Welcome to Transformation Training Academy, where your journey to purpose starts here. Do strangers come up to you in public and ask for advice? Do your friends and family flock to you at the first sight of something being wrong? Do you have a passion for helping others? If so, this might be for you. For more information, email us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com or go to ourplugs.com. Applications due November 10th.
All right, so we are back. I just wanted to do a quick commercial while her Wi-Fi dropped or something dropped again.
No, I
StreamYard.
believe it's StreamYard.
Yeah.
I don't think that it's either one of us. It's something going on with the system, but it happens. We will have.
It dropped her again, so I'm just waiting for her to. Okay, she just texted us.
Yeah, so
that her internet's jumping.
All right. Well, let me do some research because I did want to get into the HIV awareness month and actually learn, give some tips on how to prevent it. So let's do this. Let's talk about prevention. Well, one of them is abstinence, of course.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Abstinence.
Abstinence would be number one. But you also want to look into using ways to prevent being exposed, such as contraceptions. And I will say this, there's a lot of people who I've heard a couple people talk about they ran into some young ladies, and this is on TikTok, and they were talking about, well, there's a young lady that was exposing other people, and her thought process was, well, I got it, and no one told me. Number one, how cruel of you.
Right.
Because years ago, it was a death sentence.
Right.
Now there are ways that you can continue to live and survive with HIV. However, the best thing for you to do is, before you get into a relationship, if you're going to get into a relationship, you guys go to the doctor. Go to the doctor together and protect yourself. There's so many other things outside of just having HIV that can happen. Protect yourself. Go
Right.
to the doctor. Start your relationship like that. I heard a young lady say, the first date they talked and they decided that, they started talking and they decided that they were going to make it a point to actually go to the doctor together, get their results together, and then every 6 months continue to go to the doctor just to be safe. End of the day, better safe than sorry.
Right.
I
Health
mean,
is wealth.
health is
Everything.
wealth, and there's so many factors that come into play when it comes to dealing with HIV. I know that we had so many things in place to help us, help people with HIV. However, with this administration and the fact that our insurance has been touched and manipulated by the man with the black hands, God only knows how, if those life-saving drugs will still be um, available for people. We don't know. We don't know until those changes take effect, and I believe they take effect in December, end of December, beginning of January. That's when we will start seeing those changes in our insurance.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's a lot of people who are going to be affected by those changes. I mean, they don't see it. They may not see it right now. They may not realize it. But like all those programs, like it started with USS, what is it, USID, when he stopped, making sure that the kids with HIV in Africa were getting their medications, the moms, the kids
yes.
who were living, that's how they lived it, getting their medication and getting their food. He cut it off when he had Doge come in, fake Doge. Remember them?
Yeah, the young kids that came in and put their hands on stuff that they had no business in doing.
Right.
But everybody has their day, and I have a feeling that they're gonna have to sit in front of a committee and explain themselves one day.
They will.
Not while this administration is going on, but this administration won't last forever.
Oh,
Excuse me. There's a understanding PrEP is where I wanted to go next. Understanding PrEP stands for pre-exposure prophylaxis, and it is a prescription medicine that you can take before you come into contact with HIV. So technology has come a long way. There was back in the 80s when AIDS first
You
hit
see what happened to Eazy-E?
people were just unaliving in masses,
right, yeah,
left and right. And there was, because it was a brand new disease that people didn't really know about, they didn't know how to treat it. They just knew that it was an epidemic. Initially, it was affecting the LGBTQIA community. However, it's affecting just about anybody. Anybody no one's immune to this.
Right.
So prepare yourself to not expose yourself would be my best
prevention.
Prevention.
Like I said, abstinence is always the number one, and also contraceptives.
Absolutely. And you're right.
And testing. Test yourself.
Testing. I mean, I know we get our physicals every year, but if you are active and you have more than one partner, and if you have one partner, go get tested. Maybe test yourself maybe every 6 months is what I would suggest, because you have to think about it. People cheat, unfortunately.
Right.
And there are a lot of women of color who were exposed through their partner. We had it's no secret, there's a lot of down low, let's just be honest, down low brothers who are bringing things home to their spouses and their girlfriends unbeknownst to them.
Republican Party.
Grinder.
I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this.
It shut down every time they come around.
It does. If you choose to cheat, please do yourself and those who you care about a favor. I know that you're cheating, so you don't care that much, but protect yourself and protect her. It's bad enough that you're cheating, but please at least use some sort of contraceptive.
The karma will come back.
Oh my goodness, comeback is an understatement, and there's a lot of people that are dealing with HIV and living with it. You can still live with it to this very day. You know, you're right, Miss Powerful Black Woman. You can
leave, yeah.
You can leave, but at that, you know, if you're cheating, you're already selfish. Of course, you're not gonna, you know, just leave because you're cheating. If you could have just left before you cheated and called it done and called it a day.
Right.
Instead, you know, some people choose to step out, and then that wife or that spouse, or that girlfriend or boyfriend is dealing with the repercussions of you stepping out and not protecting yourself. And it's an ugly situation.
Oh yeah. And when you say how the disease has come such a long way, it has in the events of thanks to Dr. Fauci. They don't talk enough about that to me. What Dr. Fauci did, you know, the scientist, Dr. Fauci, the one that was ran out by this Decepticon administration, talked about as if who saved a lot of lives actually with his research.
Mm-hmm.
With his research aspect, look at Magic Johnson. He's still walking around looking as healthy as I mean, he's healthier than a lot of us.
Yes, and his wife, Cookie, to my knowledge,
she never was exposed, or she was never, you know, diagnosed.
Yeah, and diagnosed with it. And December is HIV Awareness Month, so I did say day earlier, but it is the entire month, and it's something that you really need to think about. You know, you never know that person that you're dealing with, that you know you're the new person in your life, or a person that you're sneaky link. And I don't know when did it become it became a trend to have a sneaky link, but you know, social media will tell you, oh, you know, the side chicks, and we saw side
they make songs up about it and all kinds
ridiculous.
Of
it's
just
ridiculous,
crazy.
And then you also have to think about, as Pete just mentioned in TikTok, are men that are incarcerated and they don't have contraception in prison. There's nothing in prison to stop you from catching anything. So you really are on your own if you choose to go that way. We suggest that you try and not go that way. But then you come out of prison and then you're exposed. You're exposing others. And again, ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing wrong with making a doctor's appointment and making that your date. Let's go see how our health is panning out right now. Right. It's serious. It's just that serious. It's more serious than any dinner date you can ever go on. Making sure that you're not exposing yourself to something you can't get rid of.
Right.
Okay, so let me go to this World AIDS Day Toolkit 2025.
And I have some bullet points here about raising awareness, fighting the stigmata, promoting progress, encouraging testing, global solidarity, call to action. These are all key aspects of HIV AIDS Awareness Month. You know, making sure that it's not a, like she said, a death sentence. It's promoting progress. It's trying to promote healthy living. And so you should take heed to some of the maybe the videos, the conferences that are out there, people, just, making sure you're talking to your kids that are getting ready to go off to college or school or anything, just promoting awareness.
Absolutely.
And them know, giving them the information, not to scare them, but to just make them aware.
Yeah. I mean, we can't live in a fantasy world as if something real.
As if we not living in demon land, Decepticon land. We living in crazy times. Seriously.
So we have 37 years of World AIDS Day. So here's some HIV milestones. In 1988, that was the first World AIDS Day. 1992, AIDS became the #1 cause of death for young men in the United States. Isn't that scary? Let's see. In 1997, first substantial decline in AIDS death in the U.S. So there was a decline in 1997. Let's see. 2012, FDA approves the first drug used for PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis, in unaffected adults. And HIV/AIDS community commemorates World AIDS Day by 2025 by showcasing the resilience of communities stepping up to protect the gains made and drive the HIV response forward. Still have some more. Let's see. In 1988, 84,200 new HIV infections in the United States. That was in 1988. 625,000 people living with HIV in the U.S. Again, 1988. That's a lot of people. The CDC issues first national HIV treatment guidelines in 1988. In 2023, 39,182 people were newly diagnosed with HIV in the U.S. And as of now, an estimated 1.1 million people living with HIV in the U.S. 1.1 million people.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. And that is a reason why, again, we must protect ourselves. You know, I understand love is love. It always has been. There's nothing wrong with loving who you love, but protect yourself at all costs. It doesn't matter, male or female. Protect yourself.
Exactly.
There's a lot of information.
I encourage y'all to go and do some research yourself too. Get on here, Google, use ChatGPT. Just get the information, the resources, do some research. That way, you're aware and you can be able to speak to it and talk to people and spread the word. This is a community, and especially like Kitty said, in our community. So we need to speak out about it. It is a must that is being spoke out about, and people are aware.
Yeah, it's a scary situation, and it was so taboo back in the 80s. No one wanted to talk about it. You have to think about it. Back in the 80s, America got hit. We got hit with several whammies. Number one, the HIV epidemic, and then number two, the C-rack epidemic. And then of course there were needle exchanges, and that hurt not only hurt people, it also exacerbated the amount of people that were exposed to HIV.
Yeah, people sharing needles. That's another way of exposure.
I'm just going and looking up some data. Unfortunately, you guys, Miss Jack had all this information, and
we can, and they can do a follow up because Coach Nick or Counselor is out sick today. We hope her to feel better. It's cold where she's at, so she probably caught a cold.
She has bronchitis.
Yeah, okay, bronchitis.
Bronchitis, and she can't talk. And there's a lot of people. I'm sick.
I just talked to somebody the other day. It came, you know who it was? Angel. I saw her at work. She said, I have bronchitis. And she didn't even know. And she said she had a collapse in her lung.
Oh my goodness.
And she was walking around and she didn't even know.
Yeah. It can turn into walking pneumonia. So I'm glad she went to the doctor.
Yes.
Yeah, that's scary.
Another note.
There's a lot. I would suggest everybody go and do a Google search. There's aidsvu.org. They have a lot of information here on making sure that you are protected. And they have a lot of resources as well. And that's what we need. We need to make sure that, you know, you are educated enough to know, okay, what are the signs? How can I protect myself? When do I need to go to the doctor? How can I stay informed? Let's see, October 14, 2025, AIDS VU launches interactive HIV impact calculator to inform policy and strategy. Oh my goodness. This is really good. I'm just terrified that the administration's going to put their fingers in it, because you know how they do. AIDS VU is proud to announce the launch of its new HIV Impact Calculator, an interactive decision support tool designed to help policymakers, public health professionals, advocates, and communities to model how changes in PrEP coverage and viral suppression rates can impact new HIV infections and overall healthcare costs. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So there is, we have this administration that's tearing everything down, but we do have organizations in place already, because they've had 37 years to work on this, to try and help the public. They said, we've created this tool so the decision makers can easily see the consequences of funding decisions that results in increasing or decreasing HIV prevention and treatment services. That was from Dr. Patrick Sullivan, an Emory professor and AIDS BU principal scientist. We know that even a modest 3.3% annual drop in PrEP coverage over the next decade could lead to over 8,600 additional preventable HIV infections and 3.6 billion in additional medical costs.
And
go ahead.
No, I would just want to piggyback off of that, off the big, beautiful bullcrap bill. I just looked up something, and with those policies going into effect in 2026, it is going to cause a large effect because of the cuts to Medicaid and Medicare.
Of course.
So it's going to affect a significant amount of people who were currently getting medication to live.
That's just ridiculous that at this day and age, after 37 years of working towards finding solutions and finding ways so that people can live, we have an administration that's going to come in and pretty much
40%, Kitty. 40, almost half of the population that's living with the virus right now will lose their insurance, their medication, the insurance to cover their medications.
Those people are going to unalive.
Sick.
Those people will not be able to they can't live without it. It's just like diabetes. They can't live without insulin.
Right.
People with HIV cannot live without their medication. But our administration doesn't care.
They don't. Please, y'all, get out and vote midterm 2026. We definitely have so much to fight for. We definitely do. As a community, as a people, as a country, we have so much to fight for.
Yeah, let me read this really quick. HIV Awareness Month in 2025 will be observed in December. This month is dedicated to education, remembrance, and hope regarding HIV/AIDS. It aims to raise awareness about the disease, support those affected, and combat the stigma associated with it. Additionally, various events and activities will likely be organized to promote understanding and support for individuals living with HIV. Now, I know people who are living with HIV to this very day. And Miss Powerful Black Woman just said that she had a tenant who passed from having AIDS. And I know that it was taboo in a sense to talk about it when I was, in my 20s and 30s. But maybe if we did more talking, we wouldn't have had
Have more prevention.
Yes, we wouldn't be living with millions of people with HIV to this very day because people didn't want to talk about it. It's something, it's something that we need to address.
Yeah.
We don't have the luxury of sweeping things under the rug any longer. This is real life situations, and people are unaliving from this. I gotta watch my language because of TikTok, but people are dying because of this. So why not make sure that not only we're aware of it, of what's happened, but like you said, Miss Morningstar, talk to our young kids, our young adults that are going off to college, and make them aware that you're going to run into a lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing is safe. Nothing is sacred. So protect
You can't
yourself.
look at a person and tell. You can't.
You can't. You can only tell what's going on with you.
Yeah.
Miss Morningstar, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night.
Okay.
We're going to have it chopped up with Miss Raven anyway. This was a very eventful night of recording.
a lot of hiccups, but it was still overall good, you guys. We got some of the information out there, even with losing our two co-stars for the day, but that's okay. They will be back. We wish Miss Counselor Nikki get better soon. Everybody send your prayers and wishes to her, get better soon. And we gonna check on Miss Jack, make sure it's okay. It's cold in I think it's cold everywhere.
Well, there's a winter storm coming through, so
it could be causing issues for her too.
I think it was raining in the A, and anytime it rains where she's at, she loses.
Yeah, her signal is not great. Yeah, for her, I know she hates that.
Yes. Get well soon, Counselor Nikki. We hope to see you next week. But you'll heal. Trust me, that's most important. We're going to be right here. Thank you, Miss Morningstar, for holding it down because StreamYard tried to clown your girl.
It's okay. That's what we do, y'all. We got to take care of each other. We are a community, everybody. That's what we're here for.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. We will catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have our brothers. We actually have a guest joining us tomorrow. So
nice. Yeah. And I'll miss out, y'all. Tomorrow I will be absent. My daughter has her Academic Excellence Award ceremony, and this is her final ceremony. Thank you. So I got to be there, me and her daddy, to shout her out and support her. So
take plenty of pictures and don't do all that crying this time. No, it's not even you. Tell your husband don't be doing all that.
Okay. I hope you hear that. That's our baby.
I know it's your baby, and she's about to go off to college. So, wish her
all prayers. Yeah.
So congratulations.
I sure will.
All right, go ahead and close out the show for us.
Y'all know what it is. We had a great show today. Thank you all for coming through. We'll be checking those results, Tennessee, to see where y'all landed, hopefully on the right side of history. And y'all have a great morning. Y'all be safe. Be careful. We'll be back tomorrow with the Leaders That Lead and a guest. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you, WKRA 92.7 The Change. Have a good night. Have a good day.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty
and Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.